Welcome to the Grassroots Army Podcast. This platform is for common sense people looking for up-to-date, accurate, and truthful information without the hot garbage corporate media bias. The power of one can lead to the power of many. You never know what small act that you may say or do that may literally change the lives of millions tomorrow. And don't you ever think that you can't make a difference, because you can. Good morning, my fellow Michiganders. Good morning, my fellow Americans. Welcome to the Grassroots Army Podcast. I'm, of course, your host, Garrett Soldano. And holy cow, just like for the past 5 years, our mouths have been around an open fire hydrant. That is for sure, with everything that's going on. The good news is you're seeing more and more people get awakened, get involved, and the politics in the state of Michigan is heating up. We have all kinds of people throwing their hats in the ring now, and I'll do my best to bring them all on to talk politics, talk about their platform. What are they willing to do? What are they willing to say? All right. So I'm excited to announce, and you guys have been following me over the past couple of weeks, that I put together a forum, and I'm going to kind of dissect this thing for all of you here today, because it's very important that if you're in the Grand Rapids area, that you come and you allow your voices to be heard. This is going to be just a great conversation. It's going to be no scripts, no spin. It's just going to be real talk with real people. And the event that we're putting on here is going to be in the Grand Rapids area. Grassroots Army Unfiltered. Of course, moi, I will be there, along with Kevin Rinke and Ryan Kelley. And if you have not had your head in the sand for the past 5 years, us three, we ran for governor against each other in the state of Michigan. All right. So I've already come out and announced that I have no interest in running for governor this cycle. Kevin Rinke and Ryan Kelley are still sitting on the sidelines, undecided. And I want to bring them all together because I like both of these gentlemen. I truly do. I've spent time with both of these gentlemen, went up against both of these gentlemen, and they are great, great Americans. And so I wanted to give you all an opportunity to be involved with this thing. And I'm going to show you how important this is, especially here in the state of Michigan. I'll bring that back up here later in the show. And for those of you who are listening, this is going to be at Grace Fellowship Church. And the address of this will be in the description. If you're listening on the podcast, just click on the description, you'll hear it. But it's in Comstock Park, which is North Grand Rapids. And that's where we're going to have it on May 17th, 5 to 8 p.m. It's on a Saturday, okay? I try to do it at that time because I know how many parents and people are very involved in sports. I wanted to do it in the evening. We were going to do it on Sunday, but something happened. And that's, a lot of people are going to church in the morning. So we tried to do it in the Sunday evening, blah, 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 blah. It didn't happen. So Saturday is the best date that we can get this thing going. And I would like to set these types of events up all throughout the state of Michigan. I know a lot of people have seen this, GOP chairs and other people that want us to come and do the same thing in their area. We're going to see how this one goes. And if this one goes off well, we probably will be doing a little Grassroots Army Unfiltered throughout the state of Michigan. But if you want to make your pilgrimage to freedom, because this could just be one and done, folks. So come on out, make your pilgrimage to freedom. It's free. It's free. And the church holds, I think, around 250 people. And if we have standing room only, I'm sure we can bring in some chairs. But we're just trying to get people activated and engaged, okay? Because here's what's happened in the state of Michigan in the past. And I can talk all day long about the behind the scenes and the corruption running for any level of office. All right. And paid consultants, out of state paid consultants that think they know Michigan and they know what's best for Michigan. And so they will advise the president, they will advise their candidates on who and who not to talk to. And I feel that's just hot garbage. All right. A lot of us who ran for governor, you guys know my story. I had a meeting with President Trump set up. He was going to sit down and talk with me. We pretty much thought we had the Trump endorsement, but things got in the way. Politics got in the way, and I was not able to get in front of the president and plead my case. And I said this time and time again, if I was given that opportunity to meet President Trump, sit down with President Trump and say, hey, this is my plan for the state. And after he heard me out, he said, Garrett, you're just not that guy. I would have been able to sleep well at night knowing, hey, I got my shot and I blew it. But I didn't even get the shot. And a lot of these other candidates did not even get a shot. And that's because there are paid consultants who hold the keys to the castle. Now, there are some paid consultants now saying, hey, we want everyone, I'm not going to mention their names, but they say, hey, we want everyone to meet President Trump. Maybe they've changed their tune. Probably not. I'll believe it when I see it, because I think anyone who is a relevant candidate who can fundraise, who's got momentum, should be able to plead their case for any endorsement that they want. All right? I just feel that's how it should be, because the people deserve to know. And the people who are endorsing deserve to know and talk to everyone, and not just certain candidates that they want to prop up. And we saw what happened last time in Michigan, how that hurt us very, very bad. I think it was the second loss in gubernatorial campaign, the worst loss in the state of Michigan. So I want to break down some numbers for you, because that's why I wanted to put together this event, because I want to show you the power is with the people. Okay. So here are the results of the last primary race in the state of Michigan in 2022. All right. Tudor Dixon got the Trump endorsement, I think a week or two before the primary election. Okay. I think she got that in the end of July. My meeting with President Trump was mid-July. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But even with the Trump endorsement, she got 39.69% of the vote. Okay. 436,350. Kevin Rinke came in second, 236,306, got 21.5% of the vote. I came in third with 192,000, 17.51%. Ryan Kelley came in fourth, 165,000, 15%. We had Ralph and James in there too, finishing in at 4% and 2% with the write-in candidate, James Craig. So let me break this down for you. If you take Kevin Rinke, Garrett Soldano, and Ryan Kelley, and if you add up our support, that was 54.07% of the vote, which is 594,335. Okay. What does that show you? All right. This is a hypothetical, obviously. Not everyone who voted for Kevin or Garrett or Ryan Kelley are going to vote for one of those candidates. But I'm just giving you a hypothetical that we have the power. The people in the state of Michigan have a voice. They don't want you to know that you have a voice, but you do. And this proves it. Because if you combine Kevin, mine, and Ryan's support, that's 54.07% of the vote. That's without the Trump endorsement. Okay? So all those folks who voted for Kevin, voted for me, and voted for Ryan Kelley, they did not care about the Trump endorsement. That's pretty powerful. Okay? And obviously, I like having the Trump endorsement. I'm sure everyone likes to have the Trump endorsement. And I feel if you are going to run for governor, you should have your time in front of President Trump and not have certain consultants hold the keys and say, we're going to allow you two in, but the other two, nah, you're not going to get your shot. I don't believe that, because we have to get the message to President Trump somehow. And I heard some chief of staff told me on some campaign, said that the Trump team watches Michigan and says, Garrett, you may not think it, but everything that you say does eventually get back to the Trump team and they watch. I'm like, okay, that's great. Not just me, everyone else that has any type of influence here in the state of Michigan, because Michigan obviously is very important. So how do we get the message to President Trump that we, the people of Michigan, know what's best for Michigan and not the paid consultants? That's what we want to address. And that's why I put this forum together, because this gives you an opportunity. The Midwesterner, they're going to live stream this thing. We're going to have video of this thing. It's going to be cut up. It's going to be posted. It's going to be interactive. We're going to talk about what we feel is right for Michigan, what we need to do for Michigan. But we're coming together as a team. That's what we're trying to do. And that team is not only all three of us, but all of you. So that's why this event is being put on, to give you an opportunity to have a conversation with two, not three, two possible gubernatorial candidates. Or maybe Ryan Kelley or Kevin will run from some other position. I don't know. But you get to ask them that question. All right? I'm not running for governor. Right? So that is going to be your opportunity to come, have a conversation, listen, and it's going to be fun. All right? So we're going to have security there for any of the left that wants to come and try to disrupt this, because they're already trying to disrupt it. Obviously, you guys saw last week or 2 weeks ago, they spray painted my fence. They don't like it when we're getting traction. They don't like for us to have influence in the state of Michigan. So that's when they start to amp up their attacks against me and others, which is fine. It's part of the game. However, we'll have security there to get rid of the riffraff if there's riffraff. But anyone else that would like to come and just ask a question, you don't have to be Republican. If you're an independent and you're not affiliated with any party, come talk. I guarantee you, once you listen to what these gentlemen have to say, you're going to like them. You will. I've grown to like all these folks, personal friends, because anyone that throws their hat in the arena gets my respect. There's no doubt about it. But this is going to be your opportunity to come and talk to all of us. So again, it's going to be at Grace Fellowship Church in Comstock Park. It's North Grand Rapids, and that is on May 17th, Saturday. A couple weeks. Holy cow, what happened in April? All right, it's May already. 5 to 8 p.m. Will it run the entire time? Probably. All right, because we're going to have some great opportunities to talk and interact, and it'll be fun. All right. So what I want you to do, if you want to come, is in the description, there is a Facebook event page. Go to that event page, click on it, RSVP. It's free. All right. Bring your kids. Bring a loved one. Bring a family member, a neighbor. I always say it's not each one teach one, it's each one teach many. So if you're planning on coming just by yourself, bring someone else to this. And so they can hear what we have to say, because we have to send the message to President Trump that we, the people in the state of Michigan, we know what's best for our state, not the paid consultants who don't even live here that are giving advice, poor advice sometimes. Sometimes they give good advice, but we, the people. And this is going to get your opportunity to have that voice. And that is my whole purpose as of right now, is giving all of you a voice. That's why we utilize these platforms. Okay. So go to the Facebook page in the link, hit the link in the description, say that you're coming, and then we'll go from there. Again, Saturday, May 17th this year, 5 to 8 p.m., North Grand Rapids at Grace Fellowship Church. It's in Comstock Park, Michigan. That's all I have for you today. There's a lot obviously going on. If you are following me, make sure that you are hitting subscribe or following all my platforms. Man, I'm everywhere. We got 4 Facebook platforms are really doing well. We got our Facebook group, Grassroots Army, our Facebook page, Grassroots Army, my public figure page, Garrett Soldano, the Garrett from Michigan Facebook page. Our X profile is growing at Grassroots Army, our Instagram, everything's growing. So if you combine up all those numbers, our reach as of right now is a little over 500,000 people on all the platforms, which is good, okay? Because information is power. Power belongs to the people. And I'll continue to do my best to bring you up-to-date, accurate, and truthful information. So I will see you all, my Grassroots Army out there, in a couple weeks. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to just seeing all of you again. My Grassroots Army, you guys are unbelievable. I appreciate every single one of you. So God bless you. God bless the state of Michigan. Of course, and always, God bless these United States. Until next time, bye-bye.